Hi there, welcome to Lesson 11 in the Coach Training Program, and we're going to talk some more about the vital behaviors. So we have inviting, be proof the product works, recognition, and personal development. Today is about inviting. That's something that was hard for me at first because I'm not just a real chit-chatty person, and I don't know if it's going to be hard for you or not. Some people, it just comes real naturally for them, and if that's you, fantastic, just go for it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm doing this video today in an imperfect setting. I got my big old mess over here in my workspace, and I got a bunch of notes up here beside my camera, and you'll see me flipping those. I haven't even combed my hair today. I just finished my workout. I don't have any makeup on. It doesn't have to be perfect. It needs to be real. So that was something that was hard for me at first, was inviting people. And it's one of the reasons why I recommend the book by Florence Littauer, Personality Plus. It helped me understand myself better and the people I'm communicating with on that. So I really encourage you to get that done. And don't worry if inviting is hard for you. With practice, it'll get easier. And I used personal development to help me get better at doing inviting. So I want you to consider your intention as you approach people, and it needs to be about service to others, about helping other people. There's this place in the back of your brain at the base of your skull here, and it has one job, and its job is to decide whether something is safe or unsafe. And take, for example, let's say you're walking down the sidewalk and you see a teeny baby puppy, and it's just adorable, and it's yip, 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 and you go, oh, isn't that the cutest puppy? Because that place in your brain has said this is safe. But if you're walking down the sidewalk and there's a giant St. Bernard and he breaks off the leash from his owner and he's charging right at you, woo, 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 this little spot in the back of your brain says unsafe, and you're going to make a decision whether to fight or flight. Okay, so you are impacting that spot in the back of a person's brain when you approach them with this opportunity. Whether you're inviting them to a challenge group or whether you're inviting them to the business opportunity, they're going to have alarms going off. This is safe or this is unsafe. And in order to remain safe and feeling safe to those people, you need to approach them carefully. So I want you to focus on what their goals are, what their goals are, and helping them achieve that. So let's say that you're trying to figure out how to invite people. You don't want to just start spamming them with essays about what you're doing. First of all, you work from a list. If you already made your list, woot woot, fantastic. Your work is going to be 1,000 times easier. If you didn't make that list yet, why didn't you make the list? Look at that question and make sure you get that done, because you want to make this as easy as possible and you want to succeed. So let's say that you've had a recent conversation with Leroy, and he told you that he went to the doctor and he had high cholesterol, and if he didn't make some changes, he was going to have to start taking insulin for diabetes, and he's got high blood pressure. And that conversation is easy because you already know what it is he's wanting to fix, and you can help him with that. Let's say that Rhonda tells you she's getting married and you're thinking she might want to rock that wedding dress. Then you already know how you can help her. So look at my notes here, and maybe you watch what your friends are posting and you can help them solve their problems by what you see in their posts. That doesn't feel unsafe to them because you can say, I noticed you post about such and such. May I help you, or may I ask you a few questions to help them get to whatever it is they want to succeed. So once you know what their problem is, the invitation process becomes so much easier. But sometimes you have no idea whether they even have a health concern or a fitness concern, or if they're just feeling like they wish they could lose some weight or whatever. I very often will send this when I don't know, and I word it carefully, and I'll say, hey, Rhonda, I'm organizing an online fitness success group. May I send you some info on it? I don't tell her all the details. I'm not sending her a 1.5 mile long essay about it. I'm just asking for permission to send her info. May I send you some info on it? Most of the time they say yes. And then I tell them we're all streaming workouts to our own home with a service that's kind of like Netflix, only it's all fitness. We're following a food plan that's based on controlling portion size, reducing processed foods, and balancing nutrition. We use an app to report daily for accountability. Does that sound like something that would help you? End with a question. If you just tell them the facts and you don't give them a question, it's highly likely that you're not going to hear back from them. So you want to prompt that with a question. Does that sound like something that could help you? And most of the time they say yes, but sometimes they don't. But when they say yes, then I want to find out what their goal is. I don't want to just say, well, here, do this. I don't have a one-size-fits-all thing that I'm going to just copy-paste everybody. What is it you're wanting to achieve? I want to help that individual. And sometimes they'll say weight loss or toning or just to feel better or whatever. I might already know when I know that person kind of where they are on this. Maybe I know they already exercise regularly, but maybe I don't know that. Maybe it's a person I've just met online and I don't know if they want to lose 10 pounds or 200 pounds. I can't tell. So I ask a few questions. What is it you're wanting to achieve in terms of health and fitness? And sometimes they'll be vague and sometimes they won't. If I need a more specific answer, I might say, is there a certain number you're looking for on the scale or a specific pant size you'd like to be wearing? That gives me an indication. Sometimes they'll tell me how far they are from that because I'm looking to figure out what would be best for them so I can help them best. So anyway, when they tell me what that is, I say, I have a program I think you'll really like that will help you get the job done. The best way for me to describe this program is to show you a video clip about it. If I show you a video clip, would you watch it? Or if I send you a video clip, would you watch it? Because I don't want to send stuff. I don't want them to tell me what they need and then I just fling a video at them. I ask for permission and their commitment. If I send you a video, would you watch it? Most of the time they say yes. So you don't want to send them a big old essay or a bunch of stuff. You don't have to give every single detail about how wonderful you think this program is. Let them decide. They can watch it and see what they think. We want to get permission so we're not feeling like we're spamming them or making them feel like they're being spammed. So in order to keep them feeling safe, no needs to be an option for them. And if they say no, that's totally fine, and you want to let them know that too. So a lot of people will say no and later on come back if you have made them feel safe. So when a person says no, I say, no worries, that's totally fine. Thank you for responding. Your simple and honest answer is refreshing. By the way, okay, and I'm going to keep that conversation going. I don't want to have them say no, thank you, and me go, okay, bye. After they say no, you're simple and honest, I tell them, no worries, that's totally fine. Your simple and honest answer is refreshing. Or maybe they've said, not right now, and I'd say, I could check back with you later. By the way, I noticed such and such pic on your timeline. It was a beautiful pic of a cabin in the woods. Is that your home or was that a vacation site? Or ask them something about something they've posted or something you know about their life so that that conversation can end on a positive note and you've not been like, okay, thanks, bye, you know. And they may or may not respond to that other thing, but you have left that on a positive note and made them feel good and feel safe. So, but let's assume that they do say yes, and you'd say that they said, yes, you can send me a video. I go to the Coach Online office and I get the video. I do not get the videos from YouTube because many times a YouTube video is followed with, like, you know, these automatic videos come up after you watch them, and it's going to say, the next video after that is going to be like why I quit Beachbody or why Beachbody sucks or something stupid like that. And yes, that happens. So I send the one from the Coach Online office, and when I send it to them, I say, will you please do me a favor after you watch the video clip and answer this question? What did you like about the Ultimate Portion Fix? Or what did you like about Lift 4 or whatever the workout is? What did you like about what I sent them? And I ask that specifically. I don't say, tell me what you think, because I don't want to hear their negative feedback and I don't want their thoughts to be in a negative direction. I have directed them so they're already looking for what they like. And that helps their thought process and brings you closer to being able to help them. So after they watch that, well, Maybe they don't say anything. 24 hours later, I'm going to come back and say, did you get a chance to watch the video clip? And they're going to say yes or no. And if they say no, I'm going to say, when do you think you can watch it? And they're going to say, when they think they can. And then you go, terrific. Let's say they say they're going to watch it Wednesday night. Go, terrific. I'll check back with you after that to find out what you liked about the video. Just prompting them. Okay, so sometimes after that, they still haven't watched it. That's okay. One of the questions I sometimes will use is, did the video play for you correctly? Question mark. It's okay if you didn't get a chance to watch all of it yet. I just wanted to make sure it was operating correctly. And that prompts them to actually open it up. Then sometimes they'll watch it that. So, but let's say they have watched it and they say to you, well, I like that you didn't have to count calories in the Ultimate Portion Fix, or I like that the workout is only 30 minutes, or whatever it is they're going to say. And I say, cool, I can send you just what you need to get started with this. What's your email address? And they send it. And then, and I'm looking at my notes because I'm very careful about how I word this, and I say, your package includes Shakeology. And I can't tell what I've written here. It's in shorthand. That's so funny. Okay. May I send you oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Talk about imperfect. Anyway, so I tell them, your package includes Shakeology. Would you like to see a video about this, or would you rather move on without that? So they can decide whether they want to see a video about Shakeology or not. I like for them to see it because it gives them an idea of the value of what they're about to receive, okay? Rather than them just going, okay, well, they send me some shake. Why can't I just drink my Slim Fast? This video is incredible, and it gives them the details about what this product is. So it might be even better if you said, your package includes Shakeology. May I send you a video about it, or would you rather go on without that? And if I say, may I send you, I'm asking permission. I'm more likely to get a yes. So I use the one that says Shakeology change starts here. And I get that from the Coach Online office. But as you're watching this, there may be a newer one or a better one that you like that you think is going to help them. But I get one from the Coach Online office. I send it to them. My question is the same. And I say that to them. Here's the video about Shakeology. My question is the same as before. Will you please do me a favor after you watch the video and answer this question for me? What did you like about Shakeology? And then they're going to come in and say that it's a daily dose of dense nutrition or whatever that is. And then after they watch it, I'm going to say to them, your package comes with Shakeology, and it's available in strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, and cafe latte. What flavor sounds best to you? And I've ended with the question again so that they will get back with me. And then I go to share a cart. And when I go to share a cart, I'm going to set up with their email address exactly what they want. Usually it's Beachbody On Demand with Shakeology, but very frequently I use Ultimate Portion Fix because 80% of the results you get in terms of overall size and shape is going to be based on food intake, and I think that's a fabulous program. But there might be something different that you think is going to help that person. Do what you think helps them. Then, after I send that email, I'm going to click in the share cart on where it says copy the link. And then I go back to wherever we're having that conversation thread, be it text or Facebook Messenger or Instagram or whatever, and I'm going to say, I just sent your email. You can also view the enrollment here or the package here, and I will paste that link right there. That way they don't have to close their app and go over to email and open it up. It's just right there. And I say to them, will you be looking at this now? If so, I'll stick around online to answer your questions. I'm behaving as if I'm sure they will have some. Then they usually say, yeah, I'm going to look at it right now, or they'll say, no, I'm going to look at it tomorrow, or whatever. And then, whatever they say, if they say they're looking at it now, I wait a little bit. And if they say they're looking at it tomorrow, I go, cool, please give me a shout here with the questions you have, or else when your enrollment is complete. At that point, I can get you connected with the accountability group so that they know I need to hear from them to get into that group and to move on from there. So that's what I do for inviting. I do nearly all of my inviting online. I hardly do any face-to-face, although you certainly can. That may be your jam. But I hope that this has been helpful to you, and I'm looking forward to lesson 12, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there.